Unstoppable family, back again for another recap. And listen, you see the topic of cheating is one that is always going to be an ongoing discussion, Years and years to come, people is going to be talking about the topic of cheating. Who cheat more, whether it's men or women? What would you do if you find out your partner cheat by you? It's just an ongoing discussion that will never stop. See it? Now, that's what today's recap is all about. We had a conversation about this where this brother say him find out him woman, not even find out, catch him woman cheating upon him 7 different times. And not 7 different times with one man, 7 different times with 7 different men. And each time him forgive her. The man even catch a case one at the time because of that. Family, check out this episode. Yo, this one had me like, yo, check it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I can't even talk too good because I don't want people to recognize my voice, but I live on answer.
You live where you say?
Find my wife. Listen, I find my wife, send her to school. I catch her with 1 man, forgive her. Catch her with 2 man, forgive her. Catch her with a 3rd man, beat the 3rd man. Then we catch her with a 4th man, beat the 4th man.
All right, wait there. We could talk about that a little bit before we continue. The man say him find him wife, take up him wife, send her to school, all of them things there, and that's a problem too, boy. We should talk about that a little bit. But him do all of that, then he catch her with 1 man, and catch her with the 2nd man, then he catch her with the 3rd man, beat up the 3rd man. You hear what go on? Man saying beat up the 3rd man. Now who wrong in that scenario there? Is it the man or the woman wrong? The man where she cheat with or she wrong? Why beat the man? I mean, me no know. Well, maybe then again the man probably knows that she have a man and still go there anyway. But anyway, make we go back again.
Call you live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I can't even talk too good because I don't want people to recognize my voice, but I live on answer.
You live where you say?
Find my wife. Listen, I find my wife, send her to school. I catch her with 1 man, forgive her. Catch her with 2 man, forgive her. Catch her with a 3rd man, beat the 3rd man. Then we catch her with a 4th man, beat the 4th man. Then we catch her with a 5th man, then we beat her. I know what happened. I pick up 3 years probation.
All right. Stick a pin right there, so. A man said when he catch her with the 5th man, remember he say him beat up the 3rd man, Then he catch her with the 5th man and then him beat up she. But apparently the beating where she get no change, nothing. So I mean, what was the point of beating she? Then again, I mean, boy, I tell you, yo, are some dangerous living a go on around here? Some dangerous type of living a go on around here, Unstoppable family. Make we continue.
I'm going to pick up 3 years probation. I still go back again and forgive her. Live back in her house. Buy her house this time. With her rent house. Buy her house.
No, man. That brother you too serious. Family, you know you what go on? The man say after him catch her with all of them man there. That go on while them are living in a rent house. See? And now the man say, yo, me catch up, me pick up on 3-year probation. And me still go back to her and go buy her a house. You know you want go on, family? Are some dangerous things are going around here. How the brother you want so strong? The man too strong. Him stronger than me. Me not tell no lie. Nah, Alan, hold him head. Nah, Alan. That brother you stronger than me, my brother. No, man, make we go and listen again. What on them, man?
Catch her again now with the 7th man. I say, you know what, I'm not pay for your car. Make the man pay for your car. She still live in my house. I lay down on my bed. 3 o'clock, Saturday night, and she put on her clothes and cut out. I don't say nothing. The more I know my situation, what must I do? Must I walk away?
My brother.
All right, hold on. Make we talk about that part a little bit. Maybe looking at the comments for a while now. I see who open the phone line, But here what I'm saying, what must I do? Must I walk away? What must I do in a situation like that? Me catch my woman with not one man, With not 2 man, with not 3 nor 4 nor 5 nor 6 man, but 7 man. What must I do in a situation like that is the thing where my boy asks. So no talk to me, Unstoppable family. Let me look in at the comment section. XXX, big up yourself. Welcome in a X. Alright, what I want to say? What I want to say in a situation? The man said, what must I do in a situation like that? You know talk to me. I know 7 different times with 1 man, you know. 7 different times with 7 different man. And the man saying, beat up all one of the man them. See it? And the man saying, beat up all she. Well, you know, I'm going to leave that part there. See it? But that still not change nothing. Cause that no stop. That no stop her. She still do what she want to do same way. Living dangerously. Some dangerous things are going on in the world.
Brother, you're strong. You're strong.
Yes, I leave my youth them. You see, that's a problem. You see, me been through this already, you know. Me have 3 daughters before. Me left my 3 daughters and my 3 daughters and mash up. Now me have another one and a boy. So you know what? I say, you know, me I stick it out. Me I wait. Because me youth them is 9 and 11. So me say, me I stick it out and wait a little bit before me really cut and leave them. Because the way the system set up, them not gonna give the father the pit to them. No care how good the father is, no care how much money the father is, as long as the mother is not doing them harm.
Right.
But what? But at the same time, you as a man, you don't want to not down the road and see our next man I drive you pitting them and I live life with the pitting them and you out here pitting them life.
Alright. We know said that part that definitely me have to go open the phone line on that part there after it done and we talk about that part. I want to hear what I'm saying to people. I want to definitely share no views on that part there too, you know. Hear what I'm saying. Him say, alright, so because she a cheat, does that mean him fi walk away and, you know, abandon him pitting them? But would that be considered him abandon him pitting them if him there with that woman and the woman no love him and respect him enough fi not cheat upon him? Right? Would that be considered as long as him not have to there with her if he there for him pitting them? And hear the part where him say, no man no want fi see a next man a drive up and down with him pitting them and ray. But I mean, you know what, we so talk about that as me say. Make we continue listen to it. Me I go open the phone line after the recording finish and you can tell me what you think about this, you know. Come on, if you hear from you.
America set up whereas it broke family and build family. So I give the woman them welfare. It said a woman can't say she don't need no man. Then you have 3 men out the road. Them see with the woman in your family, you know. I've been in Red Lobster and I see a man pass behind me. I am literally writing phone number in the ear. So you see, in life, man, everybody, you see the man, what I'm saying now, what you or what I'm saying, yo, every man build different. Every man can take it, every man can build it, but it's like, what can you do? Me not say, me not a killer. You understand? But there comes a point where you want to put on your foot, you don't know what's your action you're supposed to take.
So you feel trapped?
Yeah, man, you know that trap,
but
man. Your mother pray for me. Everybody pray, everybody say, yo, walk away. But how can you walk away? Pride can't make you walk away.
But let me ask you this before Ninja says what he's saying. Are you staying with this woman after the 7th time because you still love her, or are you staying with her because you know what's going to happen to your kids in your absence?
All of the above.
All of the above.
I still love her because what? You see, the thing is, as much as I see that woman, the woman tell us that she put on her clothes and cut out her house Saturday morning, Sunday morning, 3 a.m. You know, so she come home back, she cook dinner. And when my daughter tell her watch me car, she said to me, say, yo, you know, come eat. I'm coming, come eat. She say, you know, pray. You open prayer. So now, tell me, isn't that emotional? Isn't that emotional abuse?
Brother. Carla, first of all, big man thing, you have a big because you're strong, brother. Because here we are going. Here we are going.
The brother man tell me the same thing.
Here we are going now.
The brother man tell the same thing.
You see now your situation now, you know the situation, right? See? You see the point where you say you get the first, second, and third bone till you end up after physically touch her. And next person might see that already and say, yo, or if you put your hand on woman and put your hand on this, but them not realize, I say it all the while, them not realize sometimes when man got true be that because as a man like you know who have been cheated on so many times and you still hold it and you still have it there, so there are man out there who probably can't do the same as you, brother. Who probably can't even take the same thing where you take, brother. It leads to certain things that we don't want it to lead to. We only give thanks, say you someone that can wall out and you know you see the bigger picture And you say, you know what? Let me just hold on upon this.
let me
But
ask-
enough man can't do this, brother. I'm have a comment there for that.
Let me ask you, because you said the Bonner man tell you for prayer.
Nah, the Bonner man say, yo, you're the wickedest thing.
So you know him?
So, but when I tell you, say, yo, it's like, I pass them, you know, I'm a car, I mean, pay for the car, I pass them in the car, I'm going to draw down for the toilet and block them in, right a footprint, I'm going to go into the car upon them. And when I look upon the man, I say, you know what, I do a different approach. All the while, I rush the man, I leave the man alone. You know what happened? 2 weeks later, the man died in my house. The man send him youth, come on my yard, come spend the weekend.
What? Yo, brother.
Brother.
Yo, man, yeah.
Sometimes something happen. I can't even talk to nobody. Only God alone me can't talk.
Star, that woman that try, yo, even the man, that woman that try your patience as much as you love your kids.
It's not even try. It's not even, yo, me tell you something. Me tell you how I know. It's like, everybody knows me.
Hey.
And everybody knows she.
I never
When
advise.
I get married, listen, you say me I get married to her, everybody say, yeah, what you do? You know her? I'm saying, yeah, everybody deserve a chance. You know, you can't, you know, but touch someone.
Make we talk about this, cause you know what I'm saying at the last part? The man say, how am I supposed to walk away? Everybody deserves a second chance. See? But on a second chance she get third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh chance. A whole heap of chances she get. So come make we talk about this. What I wanna say in a situation like this, right? The man say everybody deserve a chance, and you hear what him say? People are telling him say, yo, him need for walk away. Him need for left that alone. But boy, I not understand. This yo, that one you just, yo, no sir, him want too strong. Him want too strong. Derek, walk on, my brother.
Yes, sir. Shout out and respect due to all Unstoppable crew members. How are you tonight, Unstoppable
I'm
Live?
awesome in the family. Awesome.
So I'll just use myself as an example. He's better than I. When I first got to Philadelphia, right, I was going to all the well, we just say the Jamaican spots here, but basically just dance hall places like the Yellowbird, the Trelawney, stuff like that here in Philadelphia. And I met an American woman who was big, and she loved reggae music. She loved dance hall music. And I met her and just long story short, Unstoppable, I was sprung by her. And she cut me off. The only time she really was happy, Unstoppable, is whether she was on top of me or I was giving her money. Aside from that, she was always angry, right? But she just finally stopped giving me sex. And I ran lights for this woman. I ran lights a couple of times in front of Philadelphia police just to get to the house. She would say, on my daughter, Unstoppable, she would tell me, Derek, look, the door's unlocked. Derek, the door's unlocked. Lock it when you come in. I haul ass to get over there. All right. But then I found out she did have a couple of kids. And every time she would say, well, look, you got to leave my baby father coming. You got to leave the other baby's father coming, stuff like that. But I just could not help. I'm 26. I'm 26 years old. Yeah, about 25, 26 years old. And when she took her sex away from me, man, I was depressed for about 2-3 months, because she's like I said in other, not just yours, but I said in other people's chats that I be in. I'm not going to call her whole name, but Nita, she was the best I ever had. And when she took that away from me, man, long story short, if a woman does it to a man just so, the same way women act crazy over some men when they get good sex from them, men act like that too. It's just that we too ashamed to say it. And that's just what I.
So hold on, Derek.
Been my thinking.
So Derek, we are trying basically what I'm getting from what you're saying is that the man get whooped by the pom pom. That's what you say.
It's one of the most powerful substances on earth.
Derek, I said the pom pom grip him, is what Derek is saying.
It's one of the most powerful substances on earth. You got to remember, aside from religion, probably women is probably what got most men killed. If you think about the history of the world, aside from your belief, it's got to be women. It's got to be men. Look, I'm coming to take her from you, and I will have her. And if I have to cut your head off, I will. And so, like I said, I'm just using this one as an example. There's been others, but without question, Nita was the best I ever had.
So
And
there,
I just ran, I
so
ran lights for her
all right.
and
So
all of that.
so
And once she cut me off,
so Derek, let me
sheesh.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Oral, thanks for dropping something in the tip jar. Appreciate it, Oral. Let me ask you this, Derek. So Nina was the best you ever had, as you say a while ago, right?
all day,
No,
all day long.
if she had done what this brother Sefim girl do, 7 different man him catch her with, would you have stuck around after catching her with
Well, like
7
I-
different man?
Well, that's the reason why I mentioned about the baby's father. I was up to 2. It
Right,
was 2 dudes.
right, right.
it
You
was-
mentioned
it was
2,
2.
but
I
would
knew
you
nothing
stick
about
around
the
after
father.
7? You mentioned 2, but would you stick? At what number would you say, nah, man, this look a bit too dangerous for me?
Okay, well, I would have to say 2. Because at that point, for one, I'm wondering whether or not she was sleeping with both these 2 dudes and me. So of course you got to worry about that. But just the fact that she ain't into me, basically, you don't want to feel like you was used. And what it is that I, looking back on it, Unstoppable, I was used. She got me for my money and for me trying to give her the best sex I could. Like I said, she never really was happy. She never really was happy, because she had them kids. She never really was happy unless she was riding me or I was giving her money. It was always, Derek, can I have some money? Derek, can I have some money? Other than that, Derek, come over, the door unlocked, stuff like that. And that was really our relationship. But once she took that away from me, it was like if she took she real rap. It's almost damn near like she took drugs from me. But looking back on it now, I would never do that again. It ain't is no Puma on earth. But you have to just realize sex is very important to people, and some people just they just put it on you, man.
So
they just put it on you.
So all right, based on what you're saying, so you're saying that the part where him touched upon where I say he stayed because of his kids, you said that's nonsense. That's what you're saying.
No, that was even better because he is tied to her forever. You understand? Because a lot of times you have to remember in the reverse, Unstoppable, a lot of times, and we always put down women. A woman will have a child, she'll breed for a man just to keep him, which is stupid. But still, in their mind, I'm always going to have a part of him. And it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, just in reverse. It's just that when it's the man's turn, the men don't want to talk about that. But it's the exact. What else could it be? So he had a child with this woman.
But does he have to stick with her to be there for his child, though? He doesn't.
No, he does not, Unstoppable. He does not have to stick with her. He's being made a fool out of. But you got to understand, from his point of view, I still have a tie to her through the sex and the child. Through the sex, we had this child together, so we're going to always be together. I got you regardless. But it's never going to be the same because clearly she don't feel in the way he feels her, but I still have a tie nonetheless. It's the same thing. Women do it. Women do it all the time. And we laugh and joke and put down women that do it. They do it every damn day. And we say, why would you stick with him when you know he ain't no good? The women will have a baby for a drug dealer or a gunman, as y'all say, and you know this guy gonna get killed or he going to jail. And you know he got other women, but I want him anyway. It may not necessarily be the sex, but just the fact that I got him. You understand me? So it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing in my view. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about it. I maintain that the Puma is the most powerful on earth, and men have died over it. And clearly, this dude right here, he willing to die over that. So
and kill feet, because the
right
man say beat up the third man and catch all one 3-year probation feet. Derek, big up yourself, my brother.
Right. All right, you take care. And thank you for having me on. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man. Yo, family, right. Listen. That one they are different. The phone line is open again. The thing is, me personally, me not if me forgive once and then me forgive a second time, me not think me can go 3 and 4 and 5. No, man. No, sir. That the woman there has got to be a serial cheater. Or something have wrong with me if she cheat on me 7 different times with 7 different men. Nah, man. Something not right. something must wrong on my end or something. You understand? Something not right. Right? And the man say, as him say, everybody deserves a second chance. And yeah, everybody deserves a second chance. But do they deserve 7? Do they deserve 7? At what point do you say to yourself, say, yo, yeah, me deserve better than this? And that is what we need to say. When you reach to the point where somebody not respect you enough, right? You have to step back and say, no, I deserve better than this. Him pass strong. But you know something? You hear the part where the man say, yo, the Bonner man tell him saying strong too. The man said the Bonner man tell him say him strong. Who do you want to go on, people? So so me and your woman there, your woman I give you Bonner, me I go look on you and say, yo, my youth, you're strong, you know. Yo, I worst level of disrespect that. Mother feel like garbage. If a next man when my woman a cheat will look for me and say, yo, my youth, you're strong, you know. Me feel like mother just, baby, the earth would have just have to open up and swallow me. If a man, when my woman a cheat with, look pa, come now man, where the man them dey on the chat? You don't tell me now man, how would you feel? More of the man them in the comment section, tell me what go on, whether you're upon the Unstoppable Family night here. How would you feel if your woman a cheat with the next man? And the man go look upon you and say, yo brother, me not tell no lie, you're strong. Yo, but at the highest level of disrespect, and as she disrespect the man whole heap too. She disrespect the man whole heap too. Me I go tell you know why I say so. You hear what the man say? The man say him send her go school. See it? The man say him send her go school. Sean, hold on my brother. The man say him send her go school. And me I go point out the next thing. The man say him buy her a house. The man say them they live in a rent house. And Sean, who you think they pay the rent if him do all of them thing there? See it? Now, this is how me I go point out too. I bet you the man them where she did a cheat with never did do nothing for her. Financially. I bet you. Because, remember, you know, you hear the last part where the brother say, I pass him a pass and see the car where him a pay for park up and a she and man they wherever them there, you know. And him go so boom and pull over and back in and block in the car. So she go as far as for even have all the next man in the car where man a pay. Yo, Jano, Sean, talk to me, brother.
Whew. On a hot, bro.
Yo.
Good night.
She different.
7 times, 7 different man, eh?
7 times. But you know something? Me not gonna disrespect the man wife. I ain't wife.
No, man. No, Minister asked. So I make sure I say that me here.
I'm wife. So me not say nothing bad about her because the man still got put on the ring. Yeah, man. 7 times 7 different person, my brother. Him say so, not me.
All right. So my question is, okay. My question is, this lady's past. What's the situation with her past?
Why we not gonna know the answer to that in a shot?
You see what I say? People that tell him say, yo, well, don't do that because of, you know, sometimes people say, boy, whatever, but something happened in the past, and here is, you know, 1, 2 from the first 2 or 3 times, she probably realized him not really gone away, so that's why she keep doing it.
All of that too.
Right now, beating up the man and stuff is not really going to help because tell you what, the man could not come in unless she invited them in. The man now just show up at your yard and say, yo, come, we're gonna do all the thing. She has to invite them in. So maybe she have, you might say the movie Nymphomaniac? Maybe she's addicted to sex. It's possible. You know what I mean? Maybe she has to have more than one partner because she has an addiction. Who knows? Doctor will determine that, but not leaving because you say, boy, your kids and you love her. the kids thing, because your kid's gonna grow up and move out on their own, and then it's gonna be you and her. Are you gonna be happy in that home knowing that what she did and keeps doing?
All right, Sean, hold on there. Colleen Hamilton, good night, Colleen. Colleen says, "Wanna stop Bashar cause man do worse."
We are not bash. We're not bash, you know, unstoppable.
But we not even point out the part where Colleen said, "Wanna stop Bashar." Cause we not Bashar. We
just ask some questions.
But we're not even that. Let me read what Colleen said. Colleen said, "Cause man do worse." And the part that I want to point out, right? Now,
okay, which is true.
What me want to know still, Colleen, are you justifying it? That's my question. Is that what you're doing, Colleen? Colleen said, "I'm not saint." so like Colleen know him, you know.
Okay. But what may I say, bro? What may I say? The fact that you keep doing it, there's something going on there, mentally. She's probably addicted to sex.
Somebody in the comment section say, "I wonder if him cucumber probably will now wear too properly."
Well, not even that. If she's addicted, you know, it no matter if it's big or small, you know, brother. She just have to have more than one. You know what I mean? Or multiple partners, because we don't know. Because the fact that he caught her red-handed, not hearsay, no, red-handed, right? Red-handed on a few occasions, and she keeps doing it. It just says she don't care. She's like, yeah, he's not gonna wait. Yeah, he might.
And that's the problem for true in a Sean, because that's something I always say. When somebody do something to you one time and them sister them can get away with it, and then do it a second time, and then sister them still get away with it, they might go continuously doing it. You understand? Carol Stewart, thank you so much for dropping something in the tip bar. Carol, I appreciate it.
Him rush couple of them, him have a record now because him rush she not a record. And now that might jeopardize you getting a job in the future if you switch because you have a record of whatever. You rush in. These men cannot come in there unless they were invited, and she keeps inviting them.
And the worst part about it is him go pick up a case. If him go to prison and didn't get probation, she still would have there road do what she had the same way.
So if you get lucky, or if you rush a man now and you get assault, you get a 3 to 4 year. Because if she do it again and you rush somebody else, remember you have a pass. The judge might say, why are you staying with this person if she keep cheating on you? Why you just don't go? You stay kids and you love her. The judge just say she don't love you. She don't love you because clearly she loved you. She would be doing these things. So you pick up a case now. You got jail for 3-4 years. Waiting to do. I'm more than 7 o'clock on me. Because you can't. You know the day again.
But all the party, Sean, where I say, no man no want to see a next man a drive go down the road with him pitney them in a car and them thing there. And I mean, all the party. What you say about that?
If you're okay, if you're separated from your baby mother, partner, wife, husband, whatever, eventually he or she is gonna date other people. Now, at some point, you have to just stay in your kid's life, because at some point, the partner of the opposite is going to possibly take the kids to school and pick them up.
Have to be a part of the child life. And me as a man personally, as a man, I would want if my ex move on with the next man, I would hope that she pick up a man who is going to care for my child the way that I would, right?
But
so me wouldn't say me no want to see my pitney in a next man car drive go down the road.
Just do what you're supposed to do, and then you won't have an issue.
Exactly.
Because you see, if you do what you're supposed to do, if there is an issue, the kids will tell you. They'll tell you. Because they feel comfortable and they trust you and they love you. They will tell you if there's an issue. And then whatever the issue is, then you go and you address it however it needs to be addressed. But Derek said, boy, I look like some little guzum one, but
Derek said the pum pum too good. At that go the pum pum whip him.
And unstoppable, as crazy as it sounds, she probably can do her stuff, when I take that to boy Ray, because mentally
it's powerful,
it is.
It's powerful.
It is. When a girl can do her, me tell you a story, My yard one time, I'm meet this girl, come from And that's where she come from. And the girl come and we do a thing, Unstoppable. And then the thing was so good. When we come back here, I say, yo, John, I have to go back down quick because I want to buy her this and I want to buy her and thing, and she just disappear and Unstoppable. She and Unstoppable. Every now and then, this happened like 2 years ago. Every now and then, I still think because it was that good. Every now and then, Unstoppable, it pop up and I said, John, I want to go. You know what I mean? Real thing. Not go around the bush. It was good. But yeah, it was good. So, I'm not knock it because that could be something too. But separate and apart from that, something I go on in the mental. Something I go on. That's all.
Yo,
something I go on.
one thing me can say, Sean, the man's strong. He's stronger than me. Because I don't think I could have taken that. Sean, big up yourself, yeah, my brother. Thanks for calling. Alright, family. So there you go. That was the conversation. It never stopped there saying, because I had a lot more people calling in and giving their input and their opinion. So if you want to listen to the rest of our go, you can click the link in the description. It will take you on over to the live channel. But more you actually tell me, what would you do in a situation like that? If it was you and you find out your partner cheat on you one time, would you forgive them? And if you forgive them one time and you find out them do it again, would you forgive them a second time? But me know most people wouldn't forgive them partner 7 different times. Come on now. Most of we wouldn't do that. What you would do? Tell me in the comment section. I'm going to look for your comments. Zane, watch out. When you go over Unstoppable Live, remember to hit that subscribe button over there and turn on the notification bell. So once we go live, you will get notified. Zane, and remember, if you're watching on Facebook, hit the follow button over there. Please, would appreciate it. And if you're there yourself on recap or watch it, hit the subscribe button right here on Unstoppable Recap as well. Watch ya. Until the next Unstoppable Recap, stay strong, stay motivated, but most of all, remain unstoppable.
Unstoppable youth. Unstoppable youth.